events are taking place across the world to mark International Holocaust Memorial Day. Held each year on the anniversary of the liberation of the Auschwitz-Birkenau death camp, the day honours the millions of Jews and other minorities murdered by the Nazis during the Second World War. This year, the German Parliament will for the first time focus its commemorations on those persecuted and killed for their sexual or gender identity. As the years pass, there are fewer and fewer survivors from that time, and there is a fear the day may lose its impact in the future. Well, let's talk to someone who's very concerned with this particular aspect, the actor and activist Joanna Lumley in central London, and has been meeting survivors of the Holocaust and genocide. Dame Joanna, thank you for talking to us. Thank you for waiting out in the cold. What motivates you to be out there today?
It's just so terribly important that we don't forget this. It seems a long time ago. I'm a grandmother. I was born after the war. And so all these horrors happened before I was even born. And so young ones today might lose touch with what's going on. So we've got today this Holocaust Memorial Day where we're asking people at 4 o'clock this afternoon to light a candle wherever you are to remember that all those who perished in the Holocaust and all those who have been killed in genocide across the world then and now, because it's still going on. It's simply unforgivable. It starts with bullying. We've all seen that at school. It goes on to discrimination of some kind against people who are different in some way. It goes on to persecution, and it ends up with the murder of people. And it's simply something that we must never forget and never let go of. And so today we're here saying, will you please light a candle in memory of all of those who have perished and standing in solidarity with all of those who are suffering discrimination in any way today. It's just so important because the Holocaust stands out in history as one of the greatest stains on mankind. But we must remember that a lot of it was done by completely ordinary people. And we are ordinary people. We make sure in your heart that this will never happen again.
And you have met survivors, and they are getting fewer and fewer as time passes. How do you keep those stories alive so this doesn't just become part of history?
Well, because we also have here one of the survivors and the witnesses to the Rwandan massacre, which was very recent and in all of our memories. Things are going on even now. People are being slaughtered today, being rounded up, discriminated against and exterminated simply for who they are. It's happening across the world. So we keep the Holocaust Memorial as one of the greatest crimes ever committed in history, man against man. But it's going on all around the world in smaller or larger degrees. We've just got to watch for it and remember it and stand by those who are persecuted. Be brave. Don't stand on the sidelines and go, well, I didn't do it. It's nothing to do with me. I wish them well. Don't do that. Step in. Be brave. Stand up for people. And that's what I want these candles to do, just shine a light saying we can be strong. We must remember that we are all exactly the same. We are all exactly the same. With a million differences, we're all the same. So that's what this is for, saying we're standing with you and we'll remember you.
Well, sorry to interrupt you. Whilst you are remembering the Holocaust today, for you and for everybody else, this goes far wider, and your message is this could happen anywhere to anyone.
This is true, and you see, you can see it starting off. It starts with, we're all ordinary people. Some people grow to be tyrants, but most of us are ordinary people, and these horrors are perpetrated by completely ordinary people. And so we've got to watch out where bullying starts. It almost always starts at school, some kind of bullying. Stamp on it very, very young. Make sure that the bullied child is looked after. Make sure that the bullies are brought to justice. Because if not, it goes on into some kind of discrimination. It becomes a them and us situation. They're not as good as us. It's all based on tribal instincts. And then it goes on to persecution. We don't want them anymore. We don't like them. We think they're sinister. We think they're criminal. And then the terrible thing at the end, we must eradicate them. Watch out for it. It's latent in the world. It's everywhere. And I just beg you to watch out in your own heart and in your own household, in your own family, in your own community. Make sure that it doesn't go on. Don't let it start again. It's everywhere. Stamp on it. Stamp it out. Light a candle. Stand in solidarity. Remember those who went before.
Dame Joanna Lumley, thank you very much, and thank you for your message there, talking to us from not far down the road at Piccadilly Circus there in central London. Thank you.